Halloween has officially arrived at TK Maxx, and as someone who's obsessed with the spooky vibes, I could not be more excited. And I had to go to a bunch of TK Maxx stores to compare the stock and make sure I didn't miss out on anything. So I've documented it all, and here are my findings. Now, I have purchased a couple things which I will point out. The first thing being this adorable cat. And here it is at home next to Big Jack. I also have a little Jack, and they both stay out year round. And that cushion's going to stay out year round. And that cushion, by the way, reminded me a lot of the Isaac Mizrahi big human skeleton cushion. And I turned the corner, and what do you know? I saw it right there. Now, impulsively, I did buy it, and here it is on that same chair. But not gonna lie, I had to return it. Even on the couch, it was just too much for me. As kitschy and silly as it was, I just had to. Now, I loved this fluffy pumpkin, but again, a bit too much for me. Loved that little stalk. I got this celestial hand towel and bat hand towel. Excuse me, almost dropping them. And here is one of the best candles I've ever seen in my life. Now, this is pure Summerween with a watermelon jack-o'-lantern. Now, I'm not into these candles that look that are carved or whatever, simply because I don't have the resistance or whatever to not light them, and just the idea of having them out and getting dusty is, I don't know, it's just not my personal vibe. Loved that one with the swimming pool. It was incredible. Here are some blankets. Now, the blankets or throws weren't really my vibe. Maybe slightly too colourful, or not really the right colour shades. I think that's what I mean. Or maybe the illustrations weren't really my vibe. But I loved that there was a lot of options to choose from. Here's that little pumpkin again. This is in a different store. You may have noticed that I'm putting the names of the stores at the bottom, just in case y'all wanna pop over there and have a look. Loved this with potions on it. Another celestial vibe there. Now, this next throw I thought was incredible. Pure Summerween vibes. You got reading on the beach, chilling on the deck chair. The only thing about this is I feel like it should have been a beach towel. I feel like they missed a spot there. I feel like with Summerween vibes, it should be things that you would more likely use in summer. I mean, I guess you could use it on a cool evening by the campfire or something. Even more throws here. I think maybe this is one of them as we've already seen. But yeah. And again, whole section with the cushions, with the adorable cat. I love this cat so much. It's the whiskers, I think, that really make it for me. Then we got this little skull and crossbones vibe there. And then ghosty towels. Now, this section was packed full of spooky tea towels. This was the tea towel section, and literally half of them were spooky. And something that I loved is some of them, they're in 3-packs, and one would be spooky, the other two were not. So you could have one for spooky period and the other two for not. This one really loved with the flowers and the bats. That was definitely some Ween vibes. Loved this with the different color variations. Only thing is I'm not really into that tea towel material. And then some more over here, literally absolutely everywhere. Again, that's another one for non-spooky time, if you get what I mean. And this one was cute. I liked how it was kind of subtle, but if you look closely, you see the skeletons. And this little oven mitt was adorable. Now this, oh no, it wasn't this one. There was something that I thought was really weird, which is coming up. But yeah, I got little fluffy bats on there. Loved this. This was absolutely ridiculous. I don't like this. This is the kind of stuff I like to see at the spooky time. Like, just, yeah, this was quite cute. Okay, here's the thing that I thought was weird. Evil Kitty Black Milk. What the hell does that mean? But yeah, anyway. And this last one was actually like really nice, like quite gothic. Like the photo, I feel like you can't really see it in that photo, but that was actually really nice. And then we got a little tarot vibe here. And here's the last thing I found in store. It's obviously not a spooky thing because that's just a default photo that you're supposed to change, but I'd say aliens are pretty spooky. And I had a little look online, found a couple things that I couldn't find in any of the stores. Love this hand towel. It's very vintagey, 90s. It feels really nostalgic. I'm really considering it. And this throw, they're calling it a rug on here. I think it's quite cute. I'm really into like this kind of kitschy skull without the bottom jaw vibe. I think that's cute. But yeah, do you think I should get those? Have you got anything yet? I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment.